Did you know that our planet is made up to two-thirds water? That idea is at the core of Two-Thirds. Founded in 2010 with a true surfer soul, the brand was created to challenge the waste and overproduction that define the fashion industry. Instead of following the traditional model of producing first and hoping to sell later, Two-Thirds took a different path, developing a pre-order system that aligns production with real demand. Combined with European manufacturing and a strong commitment to environmental responsibility, the brand represents a more conscious way of creating fashion. Let's now take a closer look at Two-Thirds. Thank you so much for being here and sharing the insights of Two-Thirds, and welcome to the 080 Barcelona Fashion Connect.
Thank you so much for having us. It's a pleasure.
Two-Thirds was founded in 2010 by a surf enthusiast with a clear ocean-driven mission. What structural problem in the fashion industry were you determined to challenge from day one?
Yes, so Two-Thirds was founded by surfers, ocean lovers, who saw an industry that was really not aligned with their values, and especially overproduction is a big issue in fashion, and it still is to this day. But back when they started, fashion companies were basically guessing and having no idea what to produce, or making forecasts on fictive demand, and very often actually overproducing because it's cheaper and you get better margins. And they saw this system, and 20 to 30% of the clothes are never even ending up in our wardrobes.
Wow, what's the numbers?
Exactly. So they thought there must be a different way to do this, to tackle this. And then, they started a clothing brand with an idea to change the system. And later on came the pre-order model into place, which revolutionized the business.
Yeah, actually, you were pioneers in implementing a pre-order system long before it became a broader industry conversation. What operational and financial challenges did you face when introducing this model?
Yeah, so I think, of course, there were operational and financial challenges within the company, but mainly when we started the pre-order system in the way that we have it now, is we were facing a big cultural challenge because people weren't used to buying something and having to wait. Yeah. I think that's something that, these days everybody can just click on a button and the next day it arrives at your house. So telling people that, they're buying something and they have to wait and it's going to be worth it was one of the biggest cultural...
It's a mind shift, of course.
Yeah, exactly, like a mindset change that had to happen with consumers. And then, of course, when it comes to the production side, we really had to change like how we work with our producers, the order volumes that we would give them, just having... shifting basically also towards data-driven and actual sales-driven production versus something that is fictive is also a big change for your financials and for the way how you produce.
And Two-Thirds is a certified B Corp with a strong governance and customer impact scores. Beyond certification, how does this framework influence daily decision making and accountability?
Yeah. So for us, B Corp is really not just a label. It's we've actually just also recertified,
Congratulations.
which is great. Exactly, thank you. And we really see B Corp as a framework for how our business is being run. So whether that goes from the beginning of design to the end customer service, in all facets of our business, we ask ourselves like, okay, does this fit into our mission that we have as a company? And we adapt our policies and new policies that we are creating to that mission.
Talking about how you make things, your production is fully European, mainly in Portugal and Spain, with a strong supplier relationship built over a decade. How does this hyper-localized supply chain reinforce quality, transparency, and risk control?
Yes. So quality is something that, we're hyper keen on, and we don't want to compromise on ever. And I think that having such short communication lines with our producers, being able to visit them frequent and often, but also, being in the same time zone, even something simple like that, really just helps us, safeguard our production. I think our pre-order model also helps us in that sense, because there's a lot of loved styles by our clients that have been tested and proven. And as you said, we have been producing also with our partners in Portugal and Spain for the last 15 years.
Which is impressive.
Exactly. So we value their partnership as much as they value ours. And it's something that we've proven as a brand we don't want to budge on. And that shows also in the quality that we give. And I think when it comes to risk, because we work in a pre-order model, we also of course, we always have risk. Everybody has risks when you produce something. But there is, because we are not creating 20,000 units of an item, it allows us to really, do check-ins from time to time when the collection is coming in.
And Two-Thirds position itself as a slow fashion brand for ocean-minded individuals. How would you define your ideal customer in terms of values and purchasing behavior and also lifestyle?
Yeah. So I think that when it comes to our customers, we of course are a brand that come from surfers, ocean lovers, in general nature lovers. So our sustainable aspect really, hooks people that have similar values. So it's people that care about, going outdoors, care about what they eat, how they travel, being in harmony with nature. And I think that when it comes to their purchasing behavior, our clients are, willing to wait also for their pre-order to come in, and they understand the benefit that this has, and the way how we do business. That
it's an added value.
It's an added value to them, but also to the planet. So I think, of course, we are open to any kind of customer, because we would love to share our story and share the way how we do things with more people. But I think when it comes to the core, it's people who value quality over quantity.
Yeah. And to spread this consciousness of sustainability as well.
Yes, of course. And I mean, I'm not saying that all of our clients are educators and they all say, are all advocates for sustainability. But sometimes even just the small act of purchasing this, one item can snowball effect into living a more conscious life. And hopefully Two-Thirds can be a part of that.
That's nice. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing insights behind Two-Thirds.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much for having us.
Two-Thirds demonstrate that sustainability goes beyond materials. It requires rethinking how fashion operates at every level. From its pre-order model to its localized European supply chain and B Corp framework, the brand has built a system grounded in transparency, responsibility, and efficiency. As it continues to grow, its focus remains clear: serving a community that values quality, purpose, and a deeper connection to the natural environment.